have to compare your man with another man outside, because you don't know what goes in that room. You don't know what goes in after closed doors.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you.
Hello everyone, good day to you all. Welcome to Glamour. Before I continue, because this topic is a collab with my no other lady than C4Chi, and we are going to talk about reasons why men marry more than one wives as married to wives. Please check her out. I will leave her link of her own video below this in the description section and also in the comment section. To you that is watching me, what do you think are the reasons for a man to leave his wife and marry another woman? What do you think are the reasons? Here you have to glue yourself in this video. To make sure you watch this video to the end so that you'll be able to grab all that we have to talk, the point we have to list. If you're a woman watching this video and you don't have the idea of those things, you have to relax. Feel free, sit down, take whatever you like to take and relax and watch and pick the points, because as you're picking the points, if there is any loopholes in yours, you can fix it. So, and if you're a man, a guy watching this video, make sure and let me know below the comment section if this thing I'm saying is real or not. I would love to hear from you guys. So my number one point here, why men marry more than one wife, I would say libido. I'm going to explain. Naturally, one woman is not enough for one man. naturally as God has created it to be. So their thing did not, in fact their thing don't know what is come or go. That thing, they did not go to school. Naturally, the way it is, men cannot be with one woman. Naturally, that is nature. Now, the only way a man can be with one woman is if the man knows God, as in is a Christian, not just a Christian but a real believer of God that knows this man up there. If that man knows God, then that is when he can control that libido. But when a man does not know who God is, that libido he can't control it. Yeah. So that is one major reason why men marry more than one wives. They did not just go and get the second one and bring inside. No, they have been going out, you know, stealing outside. He has been because I call it stealing. If you have a woman in your house, you kept as a wife, and you went and be frolicking around with women, you are doing it. You are stealing because you are not proud of it. And not just being proud of it, you have a wife already. So when you bring in the second woman, simply means you are doing what? You are now proud. Even after they bring in the second woman, you will still try to test another one. Like men now, you're supposed to know. After testing Nkechi, they test Nkiruka. After Nkiruka, they test different people. I want to know how they say black. I want to know how black tastes. I want to know how white tastes. I want to know how red tastes. You know, all those things. So naturally their thing is just that way. On the process of frolicking around, they get stalked. Maybe the lady is now pregnant. That is why they will now bring in the second woman. Some keep the woman outside anyway. That thing didn't go to school. It can't be controlled. Only the ones who know God that can control it. That is it. That is what led them into marrying the second wife. The number two reason I have here is they don't marry their own wives. Why do I say they don't marry? Because when you marry your own as in your own rib, your own bone to bone, as in your bone of your bone, the person who understands you, the person who can tolerate you, the person who is meant for you. If you marry who is not your bone of your bone, your rib of your rib, you will know how. There is no way you can tolerate her. Even if you try, you can't tolerate her for so long. You can't bear it. You will always want to go outside. There is someone out there for you. There is someone out there for you. That's the reason why most men marry more than one wife, marry 2 wives. So that is why it's good for you to seek for your own. As in, when trying to get married, don't just get married to any girl you see or any lady you see. No, that is why it's good to ask God, is this woman your wife? Because when you marry your wife, he will be there for you forever and ever. And you too will be there for her forever and ever. You will love each other like nothing else. You won't even find yourself in the arms of any other woman. So that is the second reason. And please, if what I'm saying is relating to you and you're a guy watching this video, please let me know below the comment section that what I'm saying is relating. Because these are the secrets a lot of marriages break up, not marrying the right person. Another point I have here is, this one is very important. Like I said, if you're a lady watching this video, keep these things in mind, and try, if your side is having a little leakage, try to mend it, because ade amachama. So the third point I listed here, why men marry more than one wife, as men marry 2 wives, is women do everything to get married, you know, as in do everything in terms of try to be sexy, try to dress well, try to look good, try to maintain, you know, all these things. Once they get into the marriage, sexy. At the end, when the man say I do, they start wearing rags, they start wearing wrappers. You'll be like, who is this person? You will think he's a maid, and the man will be ashamed of you. The man will be like, why did I marry this woman in the first place? What was the thing that attracted me to her? That is what he will hear. But the man will not, the truth is, the man will not tell you these things, but the man will be planning it, as in discussing it inside of himself. So as a man, as a woman, you need to mend your parts. Men go by what they see. So if you really want to make sure that that guy maybe did not go out, or you do the necessary things. If you know what he likes, keep. If he says he likes to wear, he likes you to be wearing ball shorts or whatsoever, wear them for him. You're not wearing it for outsiders, you're wearing it for him. Look attractive so that he can be proud to present you to people. Whenever he comes, hey, this is my wife, you know, he will be proud of you. And that is the reason. It's a simple truth. So that alone can drive the man. The man can't bear it. The man might bear it a day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 1 month, 2 months, you know. When it continues, the man will feel like. There's another thing that is most important, that I feel that's the reason most men go out and get involved sexually outside, and before you know it, they get stalked and they are trapped into getting married, and they bring in the woman, or they even marry the woman outside. Is most of our women don't maintain their private parts, as in the other side. they don't maintain it, that when the man tries maybe to have sexual contact with you, he can't bear the odor. He can't bear the odor. So in order to avoid this, you have to maintain that side as well. It's your duty to maintain that side. Do your own parts. Make sure you prevent whatsoever that will make it not look good over there. Some women look good from head to toe, but when it comes to that side, it's no go area. You can't even come near. And when they pass, that is why you see most women put on perfume everywhere to have, as in, to stop the odor. But you can't stop the odor. You can't. So that is another reason why most men leave their wife and go and marry another woman. Another reason, this is an important reason to Igbo, especially Igbo men. You know, when I say Igbo men, I'm really sincere, because I'm an Igbo lady. I'm Igbo Kalaka. The fourth reasons why this happens mostly among Igbo men. If you are marrying an Igbo husband and you don't have a child for that man, the man is tend to go to somewhere else and seek for it, because they believe in lineage. They want to have that lineage, as in tell you who will represent me if I die now, who will take over, you know, all those things. They are so curious about it. They are serious about it as well. So childlessness can cause a man to marry us, and most times in this particular childlessness, it doesn't really happen they bring in the woman. No, sometimes it happens that they marry the woman behind, and the first wife will not even be aware of this. Is when maybe the man is dead, you will now start hearing that some people gave birth, the man has children, and you be like, why, what, how, when, how, you know, you be asking all these questions. And that is it. That's another fourth, for me, is the fourth reason. The fifth reasons why men marry two wives is our women don't satisfy our men in bed. As in, do your own part in that side, the other room. When I mean the other room, I mean in bed. I know in this particular aspect, let me don't misunderstand me now. Naturally, like I said in the beginning, the first point I listed was that men, God, as in naturally men are that way to test this, test that. One woman is not enough for them. In this particular point, that women don't satisfy men in bed, is, I know that we women have some kind of natural, we don't always, we are not like men always want it. That is why when you see a man of 60 years, he's still strong, as in doing it, you understand, in the other side, in bed. But women are not much interested in that side, sex side, as in there are women who love sex. I will not misquote that, but what I'm saying in essence is women don't always crave that. Sex does not attract them. They are not good in that side. So it tends to make more women not being interested in the other room, in bed. You see? And that will, if your husband is the type that always wants it, maybe once a day or twice a day, or once a week or twice a week, you know, all those things, you have to These things are the things you need to consider before even you get married. Consider it with the guy. You know why? Because you need to know where he's good in. If he's good that side, you will have to explain yourself before you enter. My dear, don't be annoyed. Like this, like that. I know they like her. See her. You understand? You explain things. That is why it's good for men and women to always rapport, exchange knowledge, tell what you love or what you like. To husband and wife, explain yourselves is a good idea. If you don't say, I don't like it like this, or I don't like doing this, or I don't, this is the, or this, that, the person will know that you are not good in this. But if you find out that your husband isn't good in it, you will bambo. In my Igbo language, I will say you will bambo. You have to try your best. Do your best to please him in bed. That is another way. That is another reason why men marry more than, because their wife don't satisfy them there. Some women even give their husband once a month. My goodness. For real? I was like, okay, if you give your husband once, as in a form, like a form a month. No, it's sad now. Check it out. If he gives you maybe money, or not enough money, but once a month, how will you feel? And it's not enough for you, how will you feel? So let's consider these things. Let's not be selfish, trying to, please our own selves only. Let's consider our partner. That is the reason. I found out that's the reason why most men leave their women and go and marry another woman. Because they have been created naturally in that way. That is the way they are. So you have to do your own part to make sure you satisfy him in bed. Do your part. If there is a hindrance, let him know the hindrance. He will understand and bear with you. But when you don't explain, he will feel like, okay, you are doing it because you want to punish him. And he will go outside and get it enough. As in, there are a lot of single ladies out there who are willing to mess around with that same guy. So you have to hold him, as in do your own part. So I have listed to you guys the 5 reasons why men marry more than one wife, as in marry 2 wives, maybe outside or bring them inside once there is a sexual relationship or an engagement involved is already. So this, I've listed you this 5. There is one bonus for you, my glamorous, watching me, for sticking to the end of this video, and also for following up to this channel. I have one bonus for you, and which is the number 6. Some women compare their husband with other men outside. This alone can break a home. You don't have to compare your man with another man outside, because you don't know what goes in that room. You don't know what goes in after closed doors. So that is why you don't have to compare him to anyone. If you really want to have a successful marriage, you don't have to compare your man with another man outside. It's degrading. You can teach them. You can teach him. You can tell him, this is like this is good to do it like this. Reasons. You give your reasons. But trying to compare him to another man, telling him this man is better than you, this man is doing it better than you, this man gives his wife this, gives his woman how much. It's not good in your marriage. It's not healthy. So avoid it. If you want to have a healthy marriage, avoid it. So as my glamorous, I hope you learned something. I said let me make this video with my friend. It's a collab, like I said in the beginning. Remember, subscribe to her as well. Subscribe to her channel, and she uploads great content. She do upload wonderful content. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Please, if you do, remember to let me know below the comment section. Let's continue the discussion below the comment section, and I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you, like a wave return.